Good morning. So I just saw on the Daily Mail online site that Mr. Poopy Pants has called himself the Law and Order President. And I can see that by the way the police treat people in America. One law and order for one group of people, and one law and order for the rich. There was a video maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and it was a group of black and Hispanic police officers in New York, and they were being told by their room sergeant to go out and give tickets to black people and Hispanic people and poor people, but to keep away from the rich people in New York. Don't give those people tickets because they were friends with influential people. Nothing's ever fucking done about it. I don't know if the newspapers ever touched it. But when you can argue eloquently, maybe you can get away with it. Or you say, I'm going to report you. My friend is the fucking chief superintendent. My friend is a lawyer connected to the council. My friend is de Blasio. My friend is Ed Cocksucker. Why didn't people call him his real name? Cock. Well, maybe people had too much of me last night. But like I said before, I was trying to catch people in England. Maybe they're busy protesting, who knows. What do you think, Mr. Law and Order? I am the law. I am now at Gusto, wondering, are they going to continue their 100 yen and 500 yen ticket discounts? I wonder. They gave me 2 butters today. Well, one lady who worked here, she came out and told me the truth. It's not butter, it's margarine. They didn't ask questions in Parliament about it. Do you know how many people say Parliament correctly? Not many. Same with government and plegma. Not many people can say plegma properly. I don't know why this young lady's looking at me. Now, the lady in this restaurant, she was very, very friendly to me all the time. Then all of a sudden, she did a 180 degrees and she wasn't friendly at all. And the only thing I can put it down to was the guy that I knew and sometimes worked for on jobs. He stitched me up by saying something untrue. So then it wore off and they wanted to be friendly again. So I said, well, I don't want to be friendly with you. So I just started putting bricks through her window again. I'll teach her. In Japan, they don't accept tips. Very strange. Maybe in the big hotels, for example, maybe they do. But certainly not in small restaurants. My friend's daughter, and because she's Australian, and she brought the kids up in mainly in Japan. The kids speak fluent English because it's the mom. She's talking to them all the time. And then the dad fucked off, so there was only her speaking English to them. And she works in Osaka, and before it all blew up, she was getting tips from the mainly American tourists Because you know, like I say, if they're tourists, I think they'll tip. But if they're living here, they don't. So she was doing quite well because she could speak fluent English and fluent Japanese, and she could explain to the Americans how to use a knife and fork. Of course, this was new to them, but because her mum, because we're English and the Antipodeans are mainly English based, so they knew how to use knives and forks, i.e., fucking not like this. the, only, the only time you use a knife and a fork like this in Britain is if you're about to stab someone. So normally this is a freebie. So normally you would eat like this. So you put the knife into the meat or the chip or whatever, and you would like this, and then like that. No, I wonder if Brazilians eat like that. I wonder if the Brazilians eat American style, because the Americans, the brilliants, not that brilliant, they eat a lot of meat. I wonder if they're the biggest meat eaters in the world, the Brazilians and the Argentinians. And also, you would think they would have a very high heart attack rate, and they don't, because they eat. Yeah, I think it's a little green leaf. I don't know what it is, but it's a little, and it's not cocaine. And they eat that with the food. Now, in my area, there are quite a few Brazilians, and when they go shopping, they get about $200 worth of meat. If you're American, North American, and I don't know if it varies between Canada and America, North America, the USA, do Canadians eat as much meat as North Americans? Now, the only thing I wouldn't push me off about American beef would be the amount of chemicals that they put into the feedstock. Let me know in the comments. Can anyone tell me, where are you now? What time is it in America now? Well, I'm guessing it's 10. Is it already evening time, 6 o'clock? People coming back from work. Driving past all the burnt out cars. So tell me this, if you're in North America, USA, if you are attacked by someone and you get injured, or you're in a car crash and it's not your fault, do you have to pay the medical bills? And if you do, can you claim them back from the state? If you get injured or attacked by an assailant, can you get some kind of compensation from the state? In England, we had a criminal injuries compensation board. So if you were attacked by someone, you can claim money for that. What happened to me? This girl, she slashed my wrist, and I got about £1,300. And my friend, he had a glass put in his face, and he was a good-looking lad. He had a scar like that across his face and into his eye, and he got about £4,000. That was, and I don't know if that still exists, or if it does exist, if you can still get the same amount of payments. Now I'm just looking at the menu behind this phone. I want to turn. I want to, before I could do it. I want to turn the phone sideways, and it says turn to panorama before going live, and I do that. And if I go live, then it won't work. So I'd love to be able to sort that out because I'm sure that yeah, I've seen it on the thing as well. You see it, and if you get like 2/3 of the screen, so both the outside 2/3 are blank, and then there's just the me in the middle. I don't think that's particularly good. So if anyone knows how to do this, how to correct this problem, please let me know. Still very quiet in the restaurants because it is. Well, I have started to clean my warehouse a little bit at a time, and that's what I say to alcoholics. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That was the #1 song for a Scottish lady singer. When I say a Scottish lady singer, it means that it's someone that's not taking heroin or deep fried Mars bars. I just wondered anywhere in the world when they hear about these deep fried Mars bars, have they actually tried it? Have more people tried it in Scotland? Now the thing that I thought about was like if you cut the Mars bar into like smaller pieces, for example thinner pieces, lengthwise, and then you could, so like about that thick, then cut it lengthwise, and then what would be good, do they do it in pancake? That would be the best thing to do it in, pancake mix. So you get your pancake mix, you get your Mars bar, slice it lengthwards, put a bit of heroin in. That's a Scottish menu, Scottish recipe, and then deep fry it and see how you go from there. That looks like. I think I should try that one day actually. I think I've seen a video on it, and I think it was some Danish people. Some Danish people. They were trying the deep fried Scottish Mars bar. But I guess it doesn't have to be a Mars bar though. You could use a Snickers, I suppose. Maybe you should try that. Could be a good video. What about just a bar of chocolate? But like I say, I think the thing to do would be with pancake mix, because pancake mix is easily available, easy to make, and also sweet. This lady's just starting work. Well, at least I've been talking now for nearly 15 minutes. I think that's my number that always comes up for me is 1444, and that's the most often in the afternoon. That's the most common thing I see on my phone, and I don't know why. But if you square 38 times 38, it's 1444. Did you know that? 99 times 99 is 9,801. I like mathematics. Check out Daniel Hamnet. I like that guy. He's a savant. and he learnt the Icelandic language in 1 week, and he speaks of the languages. But he went, and the thing is, he went on national television and he did this. And but the good thing is, you don't need to learn. You don't need to learn Icelandic because most of them speak English. Did you know that the Icelandic used to go down to Ireland and steal the Irish and they'd turn them into slaves? Did you know that? Now apparently there are in Ireland there's the Irish giant myth. Well, my son has got Irish blood in him, and he's nearly 6'5" and nearly 300 pounds. His legs are fucking massive. They really are. I might have been an Irish giant if my fucking mother and father had given me food. But now I've got food too late and I'm just a fat cunt. Some new people looking. I am the Lord. I am the law and order poopy pants. No, I'm not. That's Donald Trump's. I don't want to miss. I don't want to steal Donald Trump's things. Or it could be the law and order piss pants. What about that? The law and order piss pants. Oh, really? That, yeah, so I think certain places curfew. I hope this is the end for fucking Donald Poopy Pants. I think I've just done a solid 16 minutes of talking to the camera by myself. So if you go back, if you go, I think it's interesting if you go back and watch Geek. What about that? There's a guy. I can't. When you gave me $50, that was on PayPal, wasn't it? And so I didn't know that on fucking on and Dashcam last night. We talked about rent, and I think he gave me like fucking $250 or $280, something like that, which was fucking unbelievable. And then Pen Name said, "You ought to." He said to Dashcam, "You ought to do it on PayPal," and he's given me like I don't know $300 or $400 this last month, and fucking they've been taking 30% of that. The fucking bastards. Stop. That's my alarm going off. No, there's no fucking reason for taking 30%. If you're if you're in if you're in action or something like that, your manager or your agent would take between 18 and 22%, 16 and 22%, and they're trying to get you fucking work. They're working. They're doing something. But these greedy fucking cunts. I'm fucking furious. But I'm also grateful to you and Dashcam and others. But so it means this month, I'll be able to get, instead of waiting 2 months, I'll be able to get maybe about 15,000 yen in about the 25th, something like that. So that'd be nice. That'd be a nice help. Where'd you get those? Are they the Japanese curries then, Geek? Oh, S&B, yeah, S&B's good. I thought, oh, the blocks, yeah, yeah. How much are those? How much are those in America? I'm just gonna get her. What am I gonna get? Hang on a minute. I'm to decide. So I've just looked at. Fucking all that. What size are those? Oh, the small ones, yeah. I used to buy one. They used to have a Kawa curry here, Java curry, and that used to be 650 yen for 1 kilo block, which is fucking pretty good. I just thought of a song for President Trump and his new, the Law and Order president. They call me Poopy, Poopy, king of the politics. You know, when you see these stories in America, because if you look at that George Floyd story, and then on internet, then all the other racist thing, all the other racist shit that not just American police do, but also what American people do. You know, like when they're calling them when they're coming into apartments. You know, it's all this fucking. It should be over with now, shouldn't it? In America, this, you know, the blacks have been liberated like nearly fucking 50 years. Is it something like that? We He said, "Man asses. Have you got a man ass, Ed?" It was my pleasure to go into an Indian person's house. It could have been, I think they were Indian. It was my pleasure to go into their house, and the house just reeked of curry. Just walking through walking through the walkways to the kitchen, it just fucking reeked of curry. It's. I don't think I would. I would make sure they weren't making fucking curry before I rented a place to those people. Is man ass is a real? Is man ass is a real play? Hello. What did man asses used to be? Oh, the gangs here. Yeah, fucking sit over there. The same place as Red Bull. What do you mean? Red Bull is a drink, yeah? Was Red Bull also a drink? Oh, Bull Run. I've had a Bull Run. That's the Indian thing, isn't it? Indian battle or something. Oh, is that Bull Run? Is that Confederates? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it was one or the other. So when you think about it, America might not be far away from another fucking civil war. Yeah, I thought I would like come. I wasn't planning to come here today. I just realised that they stopped the 100 yen tickets. They ended yesterday, the 30th or 31st, on Sunday. Sherman, bend down, pick a bale of cotton. We used to sing that in class at school. Bend down, pick a bale of cotton. Bend down, diddle diddle a. I don't think they were the exact lyrics. When we were at school, we used to have these shirts called Ben Sherman, and they were very popular. If you had a Ben Sherman shirt, you were cool. And Levi Stay Press. I think Levi Stay Press are what all the young vandals wore. Railroad railroad track is very, very fucking heavy. Has it twisted or distorted an American railroad track? I've seen in India. I've seen it, and I just wonder if it. I guess it does need those temperatures though. There went in South America. I think it was South America. There were some guys stole a fucking cast iron bridge and took it to a scrapyard. Anti-fantastic. 2, 1, 2, 3. Fucking hell, man. 2030. 320. No, that's enough. The one good thing about this, though, is that America's still got a strong leader who believes in law and order. If you're one of his friends. Antifo. I've heard that if you want a second, if you want like a second helping in that restaurant, it's called mofo. Did you know that? I should have been a sitcom writer. Am I the only one that's not impressed with fucking Vietnamese noodles? I don't know. That no Vietnamese noodles suck. I think you need don't you need a comma there somewhere? Geek. I love. I like the Taiwan. I like the Taiwan noodle that's like gooey and sticky. I like that one. That's nice. Excuse my Chelsea grammar. That could be like that could be urban language, couldn't it? Excuse my Chelsea. You talking to me? But this morning I did have some at home. I had some muesli. Now I just need a jaw transplant. And it just shows you when you're at home, you know. Someone told me once they had like a slab. They call it a slab of beer. And I just find it, you know, these like that's 8 litres of beer. The most beer I ever drank in my life, is what I could remember counting, was about 10 pints of beer, which is about 6 litres. But I just can't fucking do it like that, relax. Because if it's cold beer, it's got to be drunk quickly. So last night I just had two 500cc cans. I drank one while I was doing the podcast, or want of a better word, and then I went out for another. So what do you put in the curry? Potatoes, onion, carrots, and all that kind of stuff, can you? Put some mouli in. I don't know what you call it in America, but I believe that in Chinese stores in America they call it mouli, or in Japan they call it daikon. Mm. Yeah, when I worked at the Marriott, not the Marriott, it was the what was it? The Marriott. I might have been the Marriott in when I did Santa. You could get like a curry there, really nice curry, and I think they would use like beef. Yeah, I think if I want to make a mince or something, I always get the best or better mince. I don't like using fucking cheap mince. It's not very nice. And he's also got two. He's also got two on his arse, one on each cheek, which he pulls apart when he needs to take a dump. You put any raisins in? Is that Dell technical support or Delhi technical support? Well, yesterday I went and had a breakfast at McDonald's, and I was expecting to like shit a load of diarrhea, but I didn't. So the East African girls sound like they're from Hackney. It's probably because we've got too many fucking East African girls in Hackney. Well, when I was trying to sort out my fucking pension the other year, and they said to me, trying to find out about my pension. Now, when I left England, but both my brothers changed addresses, and I'm giving them all these fucking addresses of my brothers because, as far as I was concerned, my last address in England was my forwarding address. But because they were from Africa, or sorry, from India, they couldn't figure out what I was trying to do. So, and anyway, so that I think a lot of people had lots of problems, and anyway, and so you need native fucking speakers, even if it's a fucking Pakistani or Indian from fucking England. You need a native speaker to understand each other. Oh, I'm just gonna go for a 30 bit. there's an English actor called Naveen Andrews, and he was in Lost. He played the torturer in Lost. Remember that one? And he was in a Bollywood film where a Western guy was getting married. A Western guy was getting married to an Indian girl, and he was a really good dancer. Maybe all Indians can dance. True. Mm. Why? I want to ask a question to you too. Listen, don't American shops have blinds on their or steel shutters on their shops like they do in Japan? Hello guys, I'm back. Because this would like fucking stop a lot of this rioting, wouldn't it? Those stop a lot of fucking shops getting burnt down. But I guess the tradesmen will be happy, the builders and the plumbers and the electricians. Probably those fuckers that are doing it. What is President Trump? What's his current rating in the ratings?